We are your area news team.
Church security should be an issue that is talked about. In Carthage, Texas, there is one church that is doing just that. I met with Dr. Del Reed, pastor at the Carthage Missionary Baptist Church.
I am senior pastor of Carthage Missionary Baptist Church. We're located here at 916 West Sabine Street.
And you've also served as a police chaplain for a number of years. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. I started my police chaplaincy before the ICPC did, International Conference of Police Chaplains, before DPS did. I started way back under. In fact, I'm on my 47th year as law enforcement chaplain. And I started with Kilgore Police Department and then moved to Navarre County, the Sheriff Bobby Ross at the time, and he was nice enough to let me start a chaplaincy there. Had just a burden for law enforcement to help those guys if they needed help. Learned a lot in those first few years about the do's and don'ts of being a chaplain.
And moving into the issue of church safety, with things going on like that has happened in Fort Worth, would you have some advice towards churches on church safety?
Well, yes, I would. I think that any kind of security that we can have at church, it's a sad thing to me, first of all, that we have to have this kind of interview because who would ever thought we'd have to install cameras at our church houses? It used to, back in the day, I've heard people say that I grew up under saying, boy, we never locked our church building. Anyway, that's all in the past. You understand? We're dealing with a whole different world. And we're dealing with ungodly people and people that don't care about your life or mine or anybody else's. And we have to secure our buildings as good as we can. You need people in place in any service nowadays. Anywhere it could happen. Security personnel, pastors need to know where the security personnel are. You don't need to tell everybody, who's carrying a weapon or who's not. But what needs to be known is that you have security and that we mean business. And I admire the gentleman that you just, in that area you just mentioned, this is some things that's going to happen to let the other side know that we're tired of it. We're tired of good, innocent people being killed. No reason for it.
And do you feel that being a police chaplain is something that's more so needed? There's a real urgency for it?
Oh, I definitely think there's an urgency for it. I think small or large, small department, large department, should be interested in chaplaincy, supporting their local law enforcement with a chaplaincy program. Has so many benefits for the county, town that you're in.
And you have started a memorial here in Carthage. You raised the funds to build a monument?
We did. Back when it was years ago, got back from North Dakota, ICPC meeting, and saw a ceremony there of police chaplains. It was a memorial service. Read the names out, carried a rose up and put it in styrofoam heart in memory of the officers. And I thought we can do that too. And sure enough, we did start a program. We started ours on the flagpole, simple prayer service. But to answer the question about the monument, I did begin to raise money from the citizens of Panola County, and it is now on the courthouse lawn with names of men in law enforcement. In this case, it's all men so far, and we probably there'll never be another one, but we just had it, of course, this past week. But to have their names, have it where the future generation can walk by and look at that and remember these people.
Church security, a subject that is necessary for discussion in today's society.
cbc-radio.com, keeping you connected wherever you go.